Welcome back. Cripple Couch Talk, episode 17. It's been a while. We've been under quarantine.
We've been under a lot of quarantine. A lot of weird stuff's been happening. Pretty much America's falling apart.
Yeah, that's right. We've had a lot of racial tension. We've had a lot of virus related issues. We've had a lot of stuff. You know anybody that's died from the El Rona yet?
I know a couple people that's had it and almost died, but nobody who's died from it yet. Actually, I lied. I take that back. I know somebody who's died of it, but like an older gentleman. I want to say he was like in his late 60s.
Yeah, I worked with a guy, or used to work with the guy that he had it, and he died from that. But he also had some other shits going on. But that's one thing we did get is I feel like mine's real fucking loud. Is that we got mic stands.
Mic stands.
Captain Kirk was like, "Man, you need a mic stand" in the last podcast. So
oh god, it would have been real handy during that. Kurt's nonstop calling me. Kurt, stop calling me. I'm not answering your phone calls if it's past 10 p.m., bro.
He does call me a lot, but
not doing it.
Me and him talked the other day, and he sends me a lot of really hot black chicks on Instagram.
What do you mean? Like Instagram pages?
Instagram pages. A lot of hot girls. Real hot girls. I'm a big fan, so keep sending them, Kurt. I'll keep following.
Man, anyways, back to America falling apart. Yeah, we still are not playing basketball or doing anything.
Well, we play a little basketball, but
yeah, we played a little bit, but it was like up to us to hold a practice and stuff like that. Then Texas pretty much opened up 100%, almost. I'm gonna say 75% capacity.
Yeah, well, and now they got the starting Monday. Everybody's got to wear a mask.
Yeah, so due to like protests and rallies and riots and everything else, with a big gathering of people, Texas numbers shot through the roof, and then with the COVID situation, so we're back on mask watch for another.
Yeah, I got
2 weeks or so.
I've been rocking my little do-rag, my Crip do-rag.
Yep.
Because I thought it'd be funny, but now I got to get one that's comfortable. Because I went to the doctor's office with that thing on, and I felt like I was a criminal. Everybody's looking at me like I was the idiot, but we're all wearing masks. So
I have yet to put on a mask. I have not put on anything yet.
Are you in Harris County here? Or you're all like Liberty?
Yeah, we're still in Harris County.
Well, you better get your mask. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I know.
Finding people is what they say. We'll see if the cops come out. Well, see, that's the difference. That's one thing now. Think about it. Last time the cops were like, F you, we're not doing it. But this time around, they might be like, you know what, we might enforce that. It's for your safety, folks.
Yeah, I know a buddy of mine got what was it, like a $30 fine or something like that, not wearing a mask.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
$30. I'd have said, fuck you.
Yeah.
What could do?
He's on his bike. They stopped him and was like, hey, man.
Get that,
yeah, you got to get your face mask there, buddy. Yeah, you're contagious.
Oh.
Man, I know some chicks that look fucking hot with mask on, though. When they take that sumbitch off, they look ugly as dog shit.
Well, I was saying, yeah.
I hope this is not the new normal because it's going to be hard as shit to... Like, I feel sorry for her son.
No, I don't know about that one.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't feel sorry for him, but damn, it must be hard to... Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, it must be hard to find a decent-looking woman when all you can see is his eyes. And
yeah, no. I mean, he did, though. He did a good job at it. He found her pretty hot.
No comment.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I was thinking for the other way around. Like some of these big girls are very pretty in the face. Just saying. So now that we're all wearing masks, y'all better step your personalities up.
So since our last podcast, I did have something happen to me. And I got to give my boy Ty a shout out for this one.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, here it goes. Okay, so look, how long has it been since our last podcast?
2 months.
2 months?
We've been quarantined.
A little bit before then, actually. This happened. All right, so this I was on Bumble. I got to swiping right on Bumble. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I'm getting a little lonely. I need a wife. So this girl swipes right on me too. She got a pretty face, but I noticed every single picture was filtered.
Yeah.
And I got to tell Nate. I said, Nate, man, I said, dog, tell me this girl's, like, is she cute? He says, man, I don't know, man. There's a lot of filters. I was like, you're right.
You gotta watch out for all the Snapchat
Yeah.
filters.
Yeah,
Puppy
so-
dog ears look good on anybody.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
man.
I look
so,
beautiful.
So back to it. Well, anyways, she, I invited her somewhere. I forget where we were, and she gets out the car, and she's a whopper, son.
How big is
Like
that?
she had angles out the hoo-ha. Like, dude, hips, lips, and fingertips.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
just
So you invited her
rocking
over,
it. Man, she said she was a dance instructor, everything else. So I was like, oh shit, right? So
Zumba.
then it got to the point where we're sitting away from one another, and she can obviously tell I'm not interested in her. I thought, I don't.
Catfish.
I feel like you catfish shit out of me, right? So I'm not even going about anything.
being friendly, huh?
Yeah. And then she goes.
I got a shot, ladies.
So
I'm Bumble.
and out of nowhere, I forget how the hell we end up on it, but we say something about dick pics.
Oh yeah.
Dick pics, right?
Yeah.
And she says, she goes like this. She says, I ain't gonna lie, I got an unsolicited dick pic about 3 or 4 days ago. Right? I said, dang, that's funny as shit. I said, man, that reminds me of my homeboy. That's my homeboy's always sending dick pics. I was like, what's his name? Yada, 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 right?
Yeah.
And she says, y'all motherfuckers just set me up.
She like runs out the door.
She don't run out the door, but she's like at the restaurant. She's like saying like, "Y'all set me up. You knew what the hell." You like, I'm laughing my eyes out, dog, because I'm just thinking like, how the hell did I call out my boy from her saying dick pic?
Yeah.
Obviously, he sends a lot of them hoes, you know?
Right.
That's just funny though.
That is funny.
Man, so that's my Bumble, the end of my Bumble days. By the way, I'm off Bumble. I'm off Tinder. I'm off of Hinge. I'm off the dating app scene.
Just get them the raw way, huh? The
I'm,
real world.
I'm
huh?
out of it. I'm out of it. It's no more.
Strolling down the street, you're gonna find you a lady. Huh?
I'm a straight shooter now. I'm gonna meet my wife at HEB with her mask not on her face. It's gonna be on her neck, and we're gonna both reach for the tomatoes at the same time, and we're gonna catch hands. Then we're gonna lock eyes with one another. I'm saying, oh, you can have that one. She said, no, I'll leave it to you. I'm saying, how about we share it tonight? And then we go home. We make dinner together. When we make dinner, we have a little wine. We sit by the fireplace, watch Netflix with Ferguson until the lights go out from the fire, and we wake up in the middle of the night and we see the smoke, and we get to cuddling harder.
Because of the smoke.
No, because the lights are out now, and Ferguson's not in the bed with us,
Oh,
or not on the pallet.
The fire went out.
And we're out of popcorn.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Forget the popcorn.
Somebody ate the popcorn. Somebody ate the
Gotta get
popcorn.
those people, man.
Yeah, but before somebody ate it, I remember somebody put hot sauce on it. I don't like when people put hot sauce on the popcorn.
Who does that?
Man,
People do that.
yeah, so I didn't want to kiss her. You know?
Fair enough.
Yeah, so I ain't going to want to kiss
Spicy
her.
mouth.
So, yeah, I'm gonna kiss all down her body.
Oh, so you were kissing on her.
No, I'm making up a story about how I met my wife, remember?
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep going. Oh, boy.
So
Well,
yeah, I'm kissing down her body, and we make passionate love, and we fall in love, and we have ourselves about 6 babies. But then I find out that one's not mine, but I've always raised it as mine, and I have to deal with it.
okay. Well, I mean, I feel like you would be a good stepdad, or a little, whatever you call it, like whatever kind of dad that would be.
A Byron.
You'd be, you'd take care of it. You'd take care
He's
of
definitely
it.
gonna watch this.
What's up, Byron?
What's up, Byron?
He said it.
Well, at least you're a good guy. I mean, you could be the piece of shit that left the kid, not
True.
the piece of shit that. I mean, I said piece of shit, not the cool guy that takes care of the kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it really does take a true man. Let's just be honest, dude. Like, I've had tons of questions on Instagram. People are like, would you ever accept a stepchild as your own? And to be honest, if I'm answering that with brutal honesty, then I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, to be honest with you. Like,
I've been in that situation a couple times.
I
and
could
it's
love
weird.
a kid. I mean, don't get me wrong, dude, because when I dated before, like, her nieces and nephews, like, man, I was in love with them. Like,
Yeah.
I was so cool with them. I took
It's
them
easy
the
to fall in
park.
love with kids, though.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
they're
It's
cool.
like you're breaking up with the whole family, huh?
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
That's a
Yeah,
tough one.
That's a tough one.
Man. making puzzles with the family 1 minute, and now you're blocking each other on Facebook the next minute.
It's a thing, man.
And then, yeah, man,
We've
you
all
break up the
been
whole
there.
family. You know, I'll like a picture every now and again, and I'll get one more family member block me. So I can't like anything. Then they didn't know I was still in the group text.
Oh,
and then,
man.
yeah, man, this is her story. Then her mom
Man.
sent the group text, said, will somebody bring me to the hospital because she was hurting or something like that. Her side was hurting or something
You're
like
like,
that.
got you, baby.
She lives like one street over, right? And I
Okay.
said, I was like, I got it, right? And they were like,
Oh,
how are you
what
still
doing
living?
here? Get the fuck out
Yeah,
of here.
they kicked me out, but I brung her mom to the hospital. Mhm.
Well, that's a nice thing for you to do.
Yeah, man. I ain't
Yeah.
mad at her mom. Her mom cooked me steak once.
Once?
Yeah, it was good steak.
You saved your life for a steak. That's pretty good.
No, I don't think I saved her. I think she was hurting. I don't know what was wrong with her.
Oh, well.
I
She
don't know.
might have just not been that steak.
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was good steak, man.
Okay.
Good steak. She kind of zoned out every now and again. I remember her mom would zone out. Just kind of.
Yeah.
And her boyfriend at the time would make fun of her.
That's funny. Now, one thing that we've been doing lately, too, is we've been hitting them trails.
Pushing. Yeah, hey.
A lot of people have been pushing during the
A
quarantine.
lot of people been pushing. I ain't gonna lie. Cam Haynes amped me the hell up, dog. Cam Haynes is a bow hunter, sponsored by Under Armour, but he's also an ultra marathoner. And he
Oh, yeah, you were talking about this. This son of a bitch is crazy. He
Yeah,
runs
he-
like 200 miles or something like that.
He runs a marathon a day almost, yeah. And I was like, well, if he can run a marathon a day, I can push one.
Yep. And pretty much,
Well, he doesn't run it straight, though. You got to think, like, he'll do like 7 miles here, 7 miles here, 7 miles here. So.
There have been some people putting some serious numbers on the board. We've had a competition here in Houston. Well, I guess not really Houston. I guess it's just been like, you know, all this.
Oh, I
'Cause
feel
I guess
like
Carlos started it down in Corpus. And I think like
Jasmine's been going
I
off.
say she did like 20 miles today.
Yeah, Jasmine's been going off.
Like,
She's
I'm
been
rolling
doing,
out of bed and she's done 20 miles.
Yeah,
you know?
she's doing cocaine at 3 a.m. and hitting trails at 4.
No, Rob is the one doing cocaine and just going in circles. Rob has done like he'll post his like app thing on there where it's got like the route he's taken and how many miles, and it'll be like 10 miles, but it's all in a circle. Like he just went like pushed 3-4 times, took a right, pushed 3-4 times, took a left. You know,
That was a crazy son of a bitch.
I love Rob. He's a hot
And
one.
I love his captions because you're like, that don't make no damn sense at all. He's like, 30-mile push, rest 30 miles, push 30 miles, something like that. Like, I'm just like, that motherfucker talking about 90 miles.
I keep saying we gotta get Rob on the podcast.
Like,
but
you know
I
what I'm
love
saying?
Rob. Rob has like the most badass story, man.
Yeah, we got this dude from
He's from Libya.
Libya, and he's pretty much led a regime to take over the government, pretty much.
Yeah,
Something like that. I want to say, dude,
He got shot with an
it's
AK-47.
it's really hard for him. It's really hard for him to explain what the hell went down with his life, but some shit went down.
And he's like some kind of printing baron. Like they have like his family over there. It's like just straight ballers.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cool.
And you can tell, like,
And he's the nicest dude ever, straight up.
I think he's a savage. I think if you,
I mean, he's a savage,
I
but
think if
like
you
when he's your
slit
buddy,
somebody's throat-
he's solid, man.
I think if he sees somebody get murdered right in front of him, he would just be like,
Seen that shit, bro.
"Yeah, it is what it is.
Seen that shit.
Leave it for the ostrich."
Man, he keeps posting these pictures of Libya. It's fucking beautiful over
Yeah,
there in
man,
some
it
parts,
really is,
man.
dude.
I was like, man, you riding horses out in this like crystal clear water. I gotta get
My
in
favorite, my favorite thing about that dude is when like basketball, when we're getting like amped up before games and hyped up at halftime and shit.
Yeah,
You could tell he goes back to Libya war mode.
yeah,
You know
he
what I'm saying?
does.
Like,
He does. I
he's
feel
like-
that.
He's like, yeah,
I'm going into battle with Robbo. I get pumped as shit when he like gets us. hyped
let's
up.
fucking
Yeah.
go, because he can't even move really.
Yeah, he's a badass. I love
yeah,
him.
man. Ro was a good dude.
Yeah.
And man, it was so hot that day we were playing.
It was hot. We
Oh,
played
see.
so we played at this church parking lot, not too far.
Hottest
from here.
day of the year.
Yeah, I don't think it's been hotter since then. I don't really know. I mean, the next day after, I don't feel like it was that hot. But we were playing on blacktop, so like the sun just like cakes up the heat on that blacktop, and then it gets hotter like as it radiates up.
Man, I can't wait to play ball again though.
Man, we gotta find a fuck like y'all gotta come to my house. I found like six schools over there. They got like badass like covered gyms or gyms, basketball courts. We can ball out on. They got tennis courts, man. I've been getting it on tennis too. Well, you can socially distance at tennis. Like you can keep your social distance at tennis.
We're going to open the Cripple compound.
We need to.
Cripple compound. We are going to start a clothing line and a gym soon.
Soon. It's coming.
Soon. Like seriously.
Waiting
sooner
for
than
the
y'all
we're,
think.
we're waiting for the financial markets to take a shit on the commercial real estate so we can get something real cheap.
Yep.
And then we're gonna slide up in there.
Like them DMs.
Yep. And then
Like them DMs.
we're gonna have Cripple Compound. We do cool stuff
Man, I've
there.
had some pretty weird DMs lately. Not weird.
What's
just
the
like
weirdest one you got?
really not weird. Just people hating on me about nothing really. Like
Yeah. Well, I've seen some people that said, "Oh, you just do the same thing over and over every day."
yeah, it's a Marine that said that too. You would think he would like, and he followed me.
I feel like he would. Wow.
He followed me. I screenshotted his messages and the fact that he followed me before because he was like, "You do the same shit every day, blah blah." And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Greatness is boring behind the curtains or whatever." And he was still hating on me, like he was saying shit. And I was like, "Bro," I said, "You must be a fan. What size shirt you wear?" And then
Well, he'll be the first shirt we give away.
and he got mad at me. He got mad. Then he started talking like real shit, blah blah. And I was like, "You're a fanboy. You follow me, LOL. And he blocked me.
Yeah.
But I was just like, more or less, just,
How often do you block people?
oh God, every day,
I feel like I would have fun.
every day. But like it's like usually like, man, I can't stand when they're like, hi, hey,
Hey.
hi.
Well, I
hey,
feel like I get
hi,
those too, but I think
hi,
they're spam
hey,
because they're
hi,
like
hey.
zero posts and they got like two friends.
No,
I
I
feel like
got
those are
some
fake
that
ones.
like are like 1,000 followers and stuff to do it. And I'm
Oh.
just like, no, you're just annoying.
See, once again, people, when the masks come out, your personality is gonna have to step up because we can't go off looks alone anymore. You know, we're cripples. We're ugly already. I mean, I just took half my personality away when you look at my face.
Man, I remember like, dude, what's
Okay.
crazy is if I'm speaking real, like, dude, when I first got my Instagram, I would probably respond to some of the girls that writes me today, this day and age, right? Like I'm like, damn, dog, like that. But now it's like, I don't respond to shit because I'm just like, dude,
Mike
I've
Jones.
seen some weird ass stuff happen to me, man. Like, and I've had some girls get weird, like just like out of nowhere, just get like kind of like you could tell they're a little into nubs or something,
yeah,
and that freaks me out.
just shake that little nub.
Yeah, shake that thing.
Yeah,
Shake that thing.
somebody right now is going to stop, pause,
My
reverse,
OnlyFans.
fast forward about 1,000 times on that.
Start the OnlyFans.
Yeah, we're on 4K now. And OnlyFans, that's cool.
That's cool.
I hear a lot of girls making money on that. You might as well hop on
Oh
that train.
my God, there's so
I
many.
know a couple cripple girls doing that,
Mm-hmm.
so we know. I thought about paying but it'd be
Is
weird.
Bentley doing that?
I don't know. I don't think so. Not that I know of. I mean,
Girls out there, shout out Bentley.
Yeah, she's Amarillo.
Shout out
people.
Bentley, man.
Shout out to Amarillo, Texas people.
I think
Little
like
Garrett out there.
I can't wait till you come to Houston. Jill's coming to Houston too.
And I'm telling y'all, once y'all get here and realize how cool we are, we get crunk here in Houston.
Man, I can't wait till Bentley comes down. We're gonna have some fun. She looks like she's like a good time,
Yeah, she seems like a cool
and
person.
Jill's like good time too. Man, we went to Disneyland and shit. Have fun.
So say, man, we're gonna get it.
We didn't party, but
I seen she was doing some. She's like a nurse or some shit.
yeah.
She was injecting
One-handed
some shit.
nurse,
I was like, how the
what?
fuck you do that? I'll be looking at her funny though, for real. If I was at the doctor's office or like whatever, I'd be like, man, let me help
fuck? Get
you.
the
You ain't poking me with that needle.
Hell no.
Little nubby hand.
Yo,
No way.
no,
No way. What if I start bleeding out here?
No,
How you
I
gonna
would
help
let her
me?
go. I would let her go.
Nah, I would.
I would let her go. But I would be like, oh shit.
I'd be scared the whole time.
Yeah.
I know she's gonna watch this. She's like, "You're a fucking asshole."
Well, I
But
mean,
you know
you're
what?
sick.
I'm just joking. But
I'm not.
I'd be a little. I bet people think that. Though.
I'd let you do it. I'd just be a little nervous.
Yeah, that's it. For sure. Yeah.
It's like somebody touched your butthole for the first time.
Do you ever get scared when you get haircuts? I get scared when I get haircuts sometimes.
Just when my butthole gets touched.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? When somebody touches your butthole, you get nervous, but you're excited. But you're like, hey, don't penetrate, motherfucker. Easy. Hey, I ain't in prison, but, it feels kind of good.
oh my god. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's wild.
Like, I've been like, wow.
So
Yeah.
there you know.
Yeah.
There you know.
That was hand.
Oh man.
Mhm.
All right. Well.
He'll poop shoot. Oh, I guess we do got to talk about this because it is going to be a topic of discussion. Okay, look, we're all for Black Lives Matter. We think the whole George Floyd situation was bullshit. The dude was obviously murdered. It was a terrible situation. Me personally, I don't hate cops for it. I hate that cop. I don't think all cops are bad. So I'm not going to say like fuck 12 or nothing like that. But I do believe that y'all have every right to fucking protest, riot, and do whatever you want. To be honest with you.
Well, I feel like there is a limit to what you should be able to do. Like, I don't think it should get violent. However, I will say that, like, the one thing that is disappointing in this whole thing is that you've seen riots, you've seen, like, the cops kind of like, oh, yeah, we're on your side. But I haven't seen anything yet of, well, I guess here lately we have seen a lot. But initially we didn't see anything yet of, like, talking about reform. You know, like, now that a lot of this stuff I've seen on Instagram coming out, these, like, pages that say, like, the amount of time it takes for an officer to be trained in the United States compared to, like, all these other countries.
Oh, yeah, we need better training for sure.
Yeah, I feel like it's an outlet for a certain type of people to get a lot of power, and I think that is the reason why we have a lot of the problems that we do now.
I think just a bunch of insecure punk-ass motherfuckers can get a badge.
Yep.
And then once they do, they finally
They're looking for
they've been a punk all their fucking life. You know what I'm saying? And then when they finally get a badge, they think they got a big dick and shit. And then they do something like you know that gives them a little authority. Then something else. Then all of a sudden they're like doing. Man, it's just a bad seed, dog. Just a bad person, bro.
Well, and that's the thing. I feel like with more training, you can weed those bad seeds out.
And just like realize it before it happens.
Before
like,
they let them loose on the streets, you know.
Sociopath.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people do. There's, I've come across a lot of people that are very unreasonable when they pull me over. I feel like that. There's been a few times where I needed the cops and they haven't been there. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm picking no sides.
I've never had a good situation with cops. I'm not gonna say I've been the most tolerable, but they have definitely like abused their power with me, for sure.
I've seen that to a lot of people, and I've seen people like you gotta know your rights. That's one thing I'll tell people right now: know your rights. I mean, the right to remain silent is a good thing. You know, sometimes you have to go to jail to resolve things. So, you know what? If you realize it's something stupid and they're going to take you because they're dumbasses, then you know what? That's just how it works sometimes. It's going to cost you money. You'll probably get off. Just that's kind of just the way the system is. But that's one thing I keep saying is that we need some type of reform. I feel like a lot of people that get arrested, things are escalated to a situation where
I just like wonder what's going to happen. What's going to okay? We're defunding cops. So then like what?
Well,
now?
so let's think about this, right? Like one thing, I don't know if we necessarily need to defund, but I feel like we could reappropriate money in certain areas because why do all these cops? I live in Fort Bend County. Go to Fort Bend County and look and see how many people drive a car now. How many cars are cars? They're all Tahoes. I don't know if y'all priced a Tahoe lately, but they're in that like 50 to like 70 range. So you figure the car alone's that price. Then they deck it out with all their like military shit, bumpers, lights, all that stuff. Like you got a $50,000-$60,000 car minimum, and they're stacked plumb full of those things. So why can't we get you guys like a Malibu, right? Something costs like half that price.
Yeah.
Or something smaller, hybrid. You know, like I feel like we've given these guys more money than they know what to do with, and now they're to the point where there's a bunch of crazy people out there that are cops that are unreasonable and need to be.
Because I've met some
retrained. I really do.
I mean, there's a cop around this area, man. That I ain't gonna name any names, but he's a fucking like a cop, and like the whole like community I live in, and everybody knows behind scenes he be whooping his wife's ass, but nobody can say anything. You know,
he's a cop.
Like
and that Blue Lives Matter shit bullshit that carries over, man.
Like, it's just bullshit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be just bad people out there, and you really can't do nothing about it, man. It's going to. We're never gonna be in a world to where there's all good people. You know, so we just need to stop and realize.
But I feel like we could strive for that. You know,
we can make it catchable faster, right? Like we can make it noticeable and like hot. Like I feel like the best thing that's going to come out of this is it's going to be like it's going to drive out all the real racists. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to show everybody's true colors.
Yeah.
You know, and once those people are like got the spotlight on them, then we go, okay, fuck them guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck those dudes, like, or fuck those people, whatever. Leave those people alone, and go our own route, and go in peace, love, and harmony with the rest of the community that doesn't give a fuck about the color of your skin.
Yeah, 2020's been a wild year, man.
It's crazy, man.
We gotta take care of ourselves this year, man. It's crazy. It's wild. And everybody that's watching out there, y'all take care too, because
I hate feeling tension. when you go in places and shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like you can
Yeah.
just like I feel like it's just kind of weird now.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if you don't have a mask on.
Yeah.
Start next week, we're mandatory mask.
Everybody's kind of scared to shake a hand. I mean, I just don't like it, man.
Yeah.
It's just not my cup of tea.
So,
Yeah.
anyway. Well, thank y'all for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Episode 17. We'll be on there. Maybe next episode will be 17 or 18.
Oh,
with
shout
Bumble.
out Quit Bitchin' Coalition.
Hey, and
the Pitbull Ruhl's newest sponsor, clothing company. Get your hats, get your shirts, get your face masks for the COVID-19. Quit Bitchin' Coalition. Boom.
And don't forget about your Abe's Fitty Foods. Abe also has now some, I think he calls it Abe's Fitty Fuel or something like that.
Abe's Fitty Fuel dropping July 17th. Your boy will be maxing out his bench press July 17th. I'm not going to say what I'm shooting for. You just got to come and find out. We will be going live for the event. We will be going on YouTube. It will be posted up to your nearest platforms. Get ready for a show. Get your popcorn. Don't put hot sauce on it.